All right, sorry guys, I missed most of that first game there. Just grabbing a quick snack. Got Grant Zemp and Russ Whittle here on the B side. Grant with the first game on the board.
I got him in the right order. I got him in the right order.
He just said he shot them in the right order. Yeah, I was watching from the side there. Jarrett looked like Grant ran those balls pretty good once he got there. Russ breaking from the corner here, trying to send the one ball towards the side. Makes the one in the corner. He's got a shot on the two ball, and this looks not too bad.
Better than my break. You made a ball.
Probably has to play the 4 in the top left. Jarrett, my Tuesday looks pretty open so far, I think. Give me a shout, pal. Stan and Ozzy. Looks like Stan's going to win Hill. And he does. Back and forth match there. A little short of where he wanted to be there, but he can play the 6 in the side next. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. He would just rather be playing the 6 in the bottom right corner. Side's pretty tight there. Yeah, for sure, Jarrett. Give me a shout, and we'll figure out a time on Tuesday that works for both of us. Afternoon's usually best for me. That's a pretty good shot considering he was really straight there, and it's not easy to punch that 6 in at that angle. Make sure you guys are sharing that stream lots for us. Russ has got to slow spin this or just take what it's giving him and maybe play the 8-9 combo next. He's going with slow. Yeah, 8-9 combo. That's okay. Close enough to it that he should be able to control the 8 and the cue ball well here. Oh, that 8 ball got away from him. That's not where he wanted it.
I don't think of an 800. If you miss 8 cuts in a row, you're up 1,200. Oh, not 100 every week. Every year.
I think he's going to cut this in. I don't think playing safe here would be the right shot. Got Larry Walper back with us.
I'm back. It could be at work right now, but I'm back.
Up and down. This is
Perfect
gonna
side pocket
go
shape.
too far.
Oh, it kind of curled a little towards the 10.
This is tough now.
You wear a new shirt every fucking day, every new fucking shirt.
I think he cuts it in.
I think he cuts it in the side.
I think he cuts it in the side.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's kind of a two-way cue ball, as long
Yeah.
as you don't hit the outside horn.
Yeah, hit the inside.
Yeah, I would say 2 weeks.
Or
Hit both horns.
just don't hit both. Yeah. He said tried to miss on the pro side, but too pro. Just make the ball. As soon as you start thinking about that stuff too, it's like never gonna make it. Grant
And
will
Mahart.
gladly take that
2-0.
and a 2-0 lead. Yeah.
Grant's playing well. He just came a little short.
Did you even play, Larry? Yeah. Just do last night if you were playing. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get any rolls when he played me.
No one ever does.
Made a few mistakes. No one's going to today. Hopefully.
You'd be up pretty quick here. I think after this match,
I think.
you and Nick Kruger.
Yeah, after this match. Commentator's curse. No. Never. Doesn't exist.
No, I think he's favored to make that shot. I mean, he plays so good, strokes the ball so smooth.
Yeah, anytime Russ can see the ball, you just assume he's going to make it. Lou wants to know if we can post the bracket link.
Yeah, we can get someone to.
Steph can post the bracket link
I would love to.
to the stream. She said she would love to. Oh, there you go. Charlene already did it. Thank you, Charlene.
You can play a push here.
Such a great break, too. It's unfortunate he's hooked because like he got the one in the middle of the table and the cue ball near the middle, and he made like 3 balls.
Well,
It's a good push.
yeah, I'm not sure what else he could have done there.
You have to do what that way, and then take the 22X.
Yeah, Jarrett sounds like me and Nick. Next match here.
It's going to be a doozy.
You just never know. 10 ball. Small table.
He's giving it back. Yeah, I don't know how you even get safe there. So
Roll it by the 2. If you're up 2-0. If you're down 2-0, you make the other guy roll it by the 2. Yeah,
I was thinking about carrying it off the 6 maybe.
yeah, that could be a shot.
Did I say that too loud?
I think he was already looking at it.
I think it could, because the cue ball is going to go towards the side rail. One ball should, I don't know, he's in a tough spot either way.
Yeah, maybe you get cover behind the 2 here at the right speed.
A little too thick, but
I was stacking there with Steve. He was asking.
Not worst case.
Yeah.
Leave here. Russ has got to juice this one pretty good.
yeah, Russ didn't like anything like Grant left in there.
Slow spin. Very slow spin is never fun.
He makes it look easy though.
He's got to control this shot well, too. Soft draw. Gonna wait for Sean Yee to get out of his way there. Sean's playing Dwayne on the table behind.
It's a barn burner over there. Safety after safety after safety. Yeah,
Oh.
that nice. I thought he was dead straight.
I thought he was straighter too, or angled to the rail, but he played it well. Even looking at like the replay of the shot, it looks like he was,
Yeah, it's like the cue ball would go the other way.
yeah, not angled to get over where he did. A little short there, but nothing to worry about.
Better to have the shot than overdraw it.
Yeah, you see a lot of players come up short on that one because can deal with short.
Now, when you shoot the shot, I think I just try to make it and come over to the side rail, like just above the side pocket, because that angle.
Yeah, that can be okay. Yeah,
Or you can really stroke it.
yeah, you can pull it with lots of left and bottom and play the 6 on the left side next.
So
I
if
don't-
you overhit it,
don't
then you're
mind that.
scratching the side. So
Yeah, if you overdraw it or get too much spin and change the angle.
Rush usually he plays very simple patterns, so. But he's just gonna get the
Tried to spin past it.
good rub. Good rub there.
Good and bad cue ball on the rail here. It's not routine.
He's not dead straight. So he can make this and probably come off the side a little bit.
Shoot the 7 in the top left next.
I was thinking top right. Well, I guess he had that much angle.
Yeah, he had a lot of angle there. More than I thought too, actually. Oh, but what has he done?
He has hooked Grant.
He's decelerated. If I'm Grant, I'm thrilled to be shooting this.
What do you do
I
though?
don't even care that I'm hooked. Just kick it in the top right.
Call
So
the kick.
easy from back here, Larry.
Just hammer it in.
You can't miss it from here. Let's go 3 rails and play it in the top left.
I like that shot.
Shape
actually.
on the
That's a good
shape
two-way.
on the 10. Yeah, it's a 2-way as well. Yeah.
Yeah, see if we curse this one. No, I think it's pretty good angle for the kick in the top right. It's like it
Yeah.
just. I think he's gonna come real close if he misses. It's a big bounce. Not that way.
Yeah, he did not need the horn there. Second chance for us to get on the board here.
Yeah, uncharacteristic miss from Russ.
Nice controlled spin there. Got him close to the 10. Can't miss that, can you?
If it's Russ, you can get a skid against him.
He likes to hit the ball slow, so could definitely skid. That would be a way to miss that. We've seen it happen lots.
Oh yeah.
Charlene got the bracket blink there again. Thank you. Russ to break down 2-1. Race to 6 here on the B side. Goes pretty quick.
Looks like everyone's decided to go with the side break.
Grant
Must
hit
be
it.
working best.
Grant hit it down the middle, I think, and made like 4 balls or 3 balls. I don't like that side breaking 10 ball. Doesn't work well. George wants to know what is Leather Pocket. It's the pool hall here in Calgary. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Really nice pool room. All diamond tables.
Yeah, we had a tournament 2 weeks ago on the 9-foot diamond tables. Well, both tables actually. They have bar box diamonds and 9-foot diamonds.
There's actually 6 valleys too. I forgot to include that. They're in the back room. Not the worst push there from Grant. He's left Russ the 1, but he tied up the 4. So he's kind of gambling on.
The 3 is really close to the side, so pretty easy.
Yeah, you'd think the breakout is good. It's kind of gambling on maybe the breakout doesn't turn out well for
And I think he must have known he has to play a combo on the 6. The 6 is a little high. And Russ will probably be perfect on it.
That's not right over the hole, though, yeah.
Yeah, he hit it perfect. And no early 10s, so he can't combo the 10.
You have to spot it if he did.
Yeah, sorry, he can combo it, he just doesn't win the game. He's got to keep shooting. Whoa, that's
Not ideal.
not what he wanted.
Not
He's
ideal.
talking to himself.
I think this is just a safe before you try to play the combo.
He hit it real thin and come behind the 8-5, you think?
Yeah, just flick the left side of it. Tough to get the speed right here, but it's tough to sell out the 4.
Yeah, and he hit the speed perfect anyways.
He sure did.
Opens up the table, puts some pressure on Grant.
See if he goes to the jump cue here for a safe, or if he kicks at this.
I think I like kicking. The jump is pretty close.
I don't mind the jump. I mean, you can play it with low left and contain the cue ball. Either way, it's pretty tough.
Yeah,
Could go 2 rails here. I think that's what he's looking at. Maybe call
2
the
rails in the bottom left.
yeah, call a 4 in the bottom left and maybe get some separation that way. But
Uh-oh. Spun in. How's the leave?
well, he's put this in an awkward position. He's not gonna like his next shot, but
No. Doesn't go anywhere, I guess. Unless it goes by the 10. No, it doesn't.
no,
I can see from here it doesn't
don't
go.
think it does. It's gonna be another safe here from Russ. Just gonna freeze on the 7.
Could we see the first 3 foul of the tournament?
Grant 3-fouled Eric earlier.
Really?
Yeah,
Awesome. I didn't think that was possible.
of all people to do it too.
Yeah.
It's rare that it would happen to Eric. I'm sure he would have rather froze on this, but he got the 4 ball absolutely perfect.
Yeah, he got the 4 behind those balls, and Grant needs to hit this. Because if he doesn't, he's going to be behind the 8-5 his next shot. Or Russ might run it out, I guess.
Yeah, I'd have to think. You know, he might be able to freeze him behind the 8, but chances are the balls are going to move here.
Yeah.
If he doesn't hit the 4, I would think something moves.
I can't tell if he's got enough room by the 7 to go 2 rails above the left side pocket. It looks like he does, but
Yeah, it's tough to tell even from this angle. Like, miss the 10 ball, go between the 9-10 window.
no,
2
I was
rails.
thinking to go above the side.
Oh, on this side. Oh, and then like top rail.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
If he can hit it square.
that's what he's looking at. You might have to mass A to get there.
Just calling it in there. Calling it in the top left as you see it.
He might be going 2
Is he going to
rails
Z
here.
shot?
Yeah. No, he's
Kick,
going.
kick bank?
He's going around it. He's gonna bend this.
Oh,
Oh, really close.
Just grazed the 8, barely. That
Yeah.
was a great try.
Yeah, really close.
He spun, the spin he put killed the cue ball and changed the angle. Just a little too much. Just a great try.
This should be tie game, but the 5 to the 7 isn't that routine. Russ might play side shape on that 5. Shoot the 5 in the left side.
I think they're ripping me off. So there's no way I used a gig a day for 20 years. Is that right?
Just because you would need the cue ball like right where the 9 is in
Yeah.
order to play the 5 in the top right corner.
Yeah, that's smart. Keep it simple.
Yeah, and he didn't have to do much because the 7 is, right near the hole.
Do you still have spring rolls? Yes. Lots of spring rolls?
So this one, do you think maybe come back 2 rails by the left side pocket?
I don't mind staying on the right side of this. Yeah, sort of like this.
Yeah, less chance of
He hit it
you're
so
not going to
good,
get hooked,
though.
right?
I'm not going to hit it as good as Russ did there. He hit it pretty good. I was just thinking, yeah, that way you don't get hooked. You might have to play a good shot on the 8, but he played it perfect. I should tie it up.
Exact same shape as the last game.
I was
10.
just going to say it's very
Yeah.
similar to the last shot. The last 10 ball. Drains it.
See if Grant can make 3 balls again. Maybe have a shot on the 1 this time.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how he hits this break.
I guess you should be watching.
At some point, I'm going to leave you guys with Larry, too. Try to not stare at the screen too much before my next match.
It's okay, I talked by myself for, it had to be half an hour at least earlier.
Oh, that's
It was a unique experience.
good. It's not so easy, right?
No, it's,
But I find you can focus on the game a lot better.
yeah.
So the play-by-play is actually great, which I'm sure a lot of people out there loved.
He's going from the side, but he didn't go from the side earlier, did he?
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Something dropped.
Grant gave him the beat down.
I was calling, didn't hesitate to call it the 3 ball there.
That was a pretty quick decision. I don't know about that. It's a lot of angle to cut that 2 into the 3 and then still control the 2.
Maybe he's, you got a lot of safe options here.
Yeah, you got to be playing safe here. I don't mind thinning the 2 and sending it into the 3-6
That's what I was thinking.
and maybe get the cue ball up table behind like the 5-8.
I think that's a natural angle.
Yeah, it looks pretty routine.
There's no way you're not coming out safe there, I don't think.
I mean, you could call the 3 in case you hit it bad, accidentally make it,
I think he's
and you
changed
might
his
as well
mind.
call it. But yeah, there you go. A little heavy, but it's going to be okay.
It's going to be perfect.
Unless he makes a 7.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that would have been bad luck.
Sweating that one a little.
What a good shot. That's going to have to go 2 rails, I think.
Yeah, or jump
3
through.
rails.
I don't think you can jump because the 4 ball is in the way, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's called it. Oh no, he's got a window between the 8 and the 5. So he's coming into this pretty fast. 2 rails maybe.
Yeah,
He's opened it up.
that was really tough.
That was a good hook. It's good safety. The right shot, I think.
Somebody else asking if my match will be up next on here, and it will be. Myself and Nick Kruger.
But they were behind.
We played in the last tournament in the 8 ball,
They were ahead of like LPGA.
but I don't think it mattered for a whole ton. We
For
were
you
both.
it did.
It just mattered for seeding. Yeah, for me it did.
For you it did. I don't think for him it did.
For him, yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, it was 21. I should win that. But
And it was a winner's side match,
Yeah.
so we were both playing loose.
Well, we talked about doing, I don't know if Steph told you, Steph and I were talking about doing another tournament of the same format.
Yeah, she
Like
was. She
switching a
was
couple
telling me. Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Making some prize money for each day and less people to Monday, meaning that the top 4 seeds get buys. So some extra incentive to play well and finish high in each tournament.
Make sure if you're not already, follow along Calgary pool scene. See all the tournaments advertised there.
Ooh,
Grant needs to spot this 10 ball before he shoots the 4. Russ
Yeah.
tells him, please spot it because this is going to make the 5 a little funny.
why can't he shoot the 4 or the 5 and then spot it?
If he was playing me, he would just shoot the 5 here. He did that earlier.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. I'm going to kneel him
That
all
would,
day
that would be
for it, you
disappointing.
know.
Yeah, you gotta put salt in the wound like that.
It was the one time I'm looking away too, you know. Otherwise, of course, I'm going to tell him, but he was like straight in on the 4, so I just wasn't going to watch him shoot it. I look back and he's shot the 5 first.
Oh, Steph and I were talking about that last time when a couple weeks ago when Stan was playing John and just had ball in hand, shot the wrong ball in the 8 ball.
Everyone's done it.
Steph did it in Vegas for her team. And I was saying how I've before I got my opponent to foul and I went to pick up the ball and picked up like the 9 ball or something.
That's
Hill.
never good.
Yeah.
Oh, he super slow rolls it. That's a
For
dangerous
perfect shape,
shot.
Perfect shape though.
Super dangerous
He
shot.
knows what he's doing.
What time's league? 7:30. It's close. That was close to what it was. It's close to the yes.
I think he stuns us. Can't tell the angle he's got. Oh, he
Tried to stun it.
he's gonna get lucky. No,
No, he's going to leave it straight in.
he tried to stun it.
That's tough to punch balls in the side pocket.
Yeah, these tables, if you don't hit it clean, never go in.
How many teams?
Oh, that was a good opportunity for Grant to get ahead there. He had a
Yeah.
nice shot to get on the 5 too.
Yeah, to kind of retake control because he was up 2-0.
He didn't take much time on it. Maybe he should have taken a little more time. It took a
That's
long time to shoot the 5.
That was a tough shot.
I mean
The 4, yeah.
There's no BCS action. Yeah, well, can't go if you're open it anyways.
Russ goes for the breakout now and breaks out the 8, hooks himself on the 7. I think he makes this.
Did he have to break out the 8?
I think he was trying to hit the 9 ball. Yeah, the 8 did not go.
No?
I just looked at it before he shot.
Yeah, okay.
So he, rather than try to play some sort of short side shape,
Yeah, short side,
he
yeah.
decided just to go for it since he had the angle.
Well, and if you, like you said, if he went into the 9, it was never going to go wrong.
I'm sure that's what he's trying to do.
He's got
But
too much spin.
it's a pretty, you can miss this by a window and still make it.
Yeah, the two
Shape might
rails
be
here
natural.
for sure. Uh-oh.
Wow. Wowzers. Yeah.
Not easy to follow that one
That's
in
yeah, it's
on
it
that
was over to
angle.
the side of the pocket. He
Yeah.
he wanted to hit the left side cushion, I think, right? Just a little bit. So the cue ball cuts in the 7 and comes over for the 8.
Yeah, it kind of naturally goes towards the 8. Grant won't mind.
Grant's definitely okay with that.
Retake control here. Like I was saying. So we saw Russ play this shot before. I think you just go forward here and cheat the pocket a little. Little top left. Yeah. He overhit it though.
Yes, he did.
He's okay.
Yeah, he cuts this in, I think. There's no scratch there. Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, this is not a bad angle. Overcut it a touch, but he hit it good.
It's a good shot. And Russ to break again.
I got to watch one more of these games, and then I'll leave you guys with Larry. Maybe we'll have Steph jump in again. I know she said she's got to go get the kids soon, so.
Oh, yeah. She should be gone any minute, actually.
They won't have to leave. Sometimes it tightens up.
See if I can find someone else to sit in as well. Keep Larry company, you know.
Well, it's okay. I don't mind. In some ways, it's easier to just talk.
You're good at that.
I do a lot of talking, especially at work. Talk is all I do. Side break and
Wait,
the 8, 6, and the 10 don't budge.
how does the wing ball, like the 3, go straight in though? That's a
You
weird
don't usually
break.
see that.
No.
I've seen the head ball go straight in the side more than that, or the one of the bottom corners.
Yeah,
Must have been a bad rack.
yeah. This is a long shot too. I think he goes for it.
I think so.
slow roll is a little risky. I'd almost rather come around it somehow, but
I think if he goes to cut it, it's a thin enough cut where it's gonna come 3 rails and maybe come into that pack.
yeah, and behind it,
He's gonna put a lot of
gotta-
spin on it.
yeah, he's got to be careful either way here. Into the 6 is no good.
Opens it up, but no shot. And he's talking to himself again. And you call the kick in the right side?
Yeah, I don't see a better option. The nice thing is you don't have to worry about playing shape
Yeah.
if you do make
You
it.
make it, you're guaranteed to make the next shot.
Thank you, Mark. Luck is definitely necessary in this tournament.
Not a bad leave.
Yeah, that's going to be just fine. He'll take that.
I think here, do you think because the 5 is so deep, it's relatively deep, that he could go for the 5 here because the 2 is going to hit the 7 if he plays the carom shot. If you're just going into the 2 only, I'm not sure, but he can change the angle a bit with some bottom left spin, drawing off the end rail.
How deep is that ball, though? I don't know.
Not sure if he called anything.
Yeah, he went for it.
He did.
Yeah, off the end rail, too. Yeah, I didn't mind that.
I mean, it's risky no matter what.
Yeah, the safe was going to be really tough from there anyway. Especially with a ball over a hole, you never want to play
Yeah.
safe unless you have to. Good shot from Russ there, but how big is the 7?
Not that big. Not big enough.
Not big enough, yeah. Combo doesn't have to do much here. The 4 is going to stay over the hole.
No, this shot. I think it's easy to screw this up.
We spin between the 10-6 here. Put lots of low left on this. No, he's going between the 7-10, which works, but is he straight in?
He's got enough angle, I think. A little bit. Maybe he goes forward 2 rails and plays the 7 in the bottom corner.
Gotta cheat it just a little bit too. He can manipulate the pocket quite a bit, like he did there.
That's pretty much perfect. I always like to have less angle on this shot. But
I don't mind actually more angle and then
Really?
just spin around 3
oh
rails.
yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I get better control out of that kind of shot. You don't mind being far away from the ball too, right?
Ties it up.
Tie game. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with Larry. I think he can handle it.
Yeah, I got this. Ben's gonna go check the weather. Maybe get some breaks in.
Use the washroom, all that fun stuff.
Well, we're down to just a race to 3 now. See if Grant can get a break like he did before and get a shot, an opening shot. One ball flies in. And he's half ball hooked on the 2. He could slow roll. Kind of just put the cue ball behind the 6 if he so chooses. Not a great look here. I think he's looking at the safe. There's a natural angle the cue ball will go into that cushion and in behind the 6. He just has to make sure that the 2 doesn't hit the 6. Oh, I don't know if he called that or not. He must have. And he's left Russ an open table. No major problems here for Russ. This might be the hardest shot.
She's got the one that's black and white.
And that's pretty good.
No, it's
He can make this and possibly come below the 9
upgrading
for the 4. Put some inside spin on this.
upgrading what?
Into the 9 is also good. Now he's just gonna roll this in, play the 5, top right.
I don't even want to talk to you right now.
It's looking pretty good here for Russ. Yes, you're right, JJ. Russ is very surgical at times. Oh my goodness, I think Grant was halfway out of his chair. Oh wow, and then because of that, he got bad shape on the 7, and he can cut it in and play the 8 on the right side, but not where he wanted to be. It's fortunate that that ball fell. I really thought it was going to hang in the jaws. And that should... I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm pretty sure he's going to make this. Russ takes his first lead. Actually, it might be his second. I think he was up 3-2.
Huh? Saving it for the back. Oh my god. Like Hampton says, it's a billion degrees in here.
Russ sticks with the side break, but launches the cue ball into the side. Wide open table here for Grant. He's got to take advantage of this. I think the 3 passes the 5. Well, it's good to look at everything and make sure. Huge opportunity for Grant.
Waiting for music all day. This is what they play?
Okay. I think he's going to draw back off the side cushion to play the 4 in the top right. can't tell the angle he has. Oh, and he put way too much spin on that ball. He was trying to make sure he missed the 5 ball, which he did. He's got a 4-7 combo, which I think he's going to be forced to play.
Picture of the beach in here. They were playing beach music.
He can just pop this combo in. He'd be in good shape. Oh, he's overcut it. Missed opportunity there. He tried to force that 3 and come straight up table for the 4 on the side. A safety from Russ here. We got ourselves the jump. I think Grant, I favor him to make this one actually. That was a good shot. Grant jumps very well. But so does almost everybody else in this tournament, so you have to make sure your safeties are, I guess, a little bit better. I think he was only jumping half ball too. See if that gives Grant some confidence. Good angle on the 6. He can just stroke this in, come straight across for the 7. Very nice. Well, here, any angle is good. Excuse me. Any angle is good on the 8, just not straight. Perfect. Naturally, just roll up over to the side cushion. He can be straight on the 9 if he wants. It's about perfect. A little bit of drawback. He's shooting this from around where the side pocket is. Oh, I think he was trying to punch across table. I thought he was just going to draw back a little bit. But it's a very makeable shot, just not ideal. Good shot by Grant. Good recovery there. Back and forth we go. Race to 2. All right, Grant. He's breaking from the side just like Russ. I think these guys have made balls every time. Oh, that one ball was going straight into the side. Dry break. Pretty simple 1-9 combo for Russ. He makes this and gets shape on the 1. It's a pretty wide open table. Russ rattles it. Rattles the combo. He was trying to make sure that he had shape. Trying to make sure he had shape on the one there. Now Grant's looking at a wide open table. Four ball passes. 4 to the 5 might be a little tricky depending on the angle he gets on the 4. Oh, and he put way too much spin on that ball, and he's hooked himself. Just a mistake. Didn't expect that. It was a good hit, and he gets a good leave out of it. I'm not sure what Russ will choose to do here. He could play for the bank on the 2 into the top left, which in turn would leave him a bank on the 3 in the side. It's decision time. It's tough to play safe from here, I think. He could try and hit the 2 with some right spin and come around. Looks like he's... Oh no, did he call the bank? I think he called the bank.
Looks like we got a match here, eh?
Back and forth.
It's a good one.
Russ was staring at a pretty open table, just had to make the combo. And Grant was staring at an easier table. Hooked himself in the first shot. Chooses to play safe, nothing wrong with that. It's a good shot. I think Russ has a jump carry him into the 7 here. Played a 7 in the side. Russ jumps so good. His last match, one game he made 2 jump shots in a row. He's going to call the 7, yeah. It's pretty much natural angle. Just going to be sure he doesn't follow it in.
Oh, he didn't go over the 9 ball.
That's me again. I said he jumps really good. I promise he does.
He does usually jump really good.
He's making a liar out of me. And Grant just wants to make sure he's got the right angle on the 3 ball. That should work.
Yeah.
I think he might have wanted a little bit more angle.
I think the tricky shot here is maybe getting from the 4 to the 5.
Yeah, I said that earlier, depending on the angle you get. So that's a bit tricky here. I think he can play it with draw and nick the 10 and still draw back. Like that's what he's looking at right now.
Just the rub off the 10 to push it.
Well, he still has
For
to
the
draw
5. Oh yeah, for
He's gotta
sure.
go off both balls. And it's a tough shot though, because sometimes you overcut the ball trying to hit a piece of that 10 ball.
This is a little bit tricky. That 5 ball's kind of in a weird spot.
It is.
Oh,
Didn't work out so
No.
good. Well, he's got a pretty easy safety here. I think he can hit that. When you're close to the ball, it's easy to hit it really thin. So I think he's just going to graze it and come over 2 rails over behind the 10 ball.
he did say he was trying to come off the 10.
Yeah, I think for sure he was.
Yeah.
But it's tough. Like I said, easy to overcut it. Just needs good weight on this shot. Oh, did he hit it? Is he a little short? I
Nice.
think he hit it perfect.
Yeah, that 10 ball's huge.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Who's this Nicholas Kruger guy? Isn't he here?
No.
What's the score?
I think Russ goes for the jump bank.
I think he does, just because that seems like to be the optimal choice rather than going for a kick.
He doesn't have his jump cue. He's playing the kick bank.
The kick bank? Kick one rail. Bank the 5 into the side. Oh no, he almost cut it.
Well, it's not the worst leave, but I mean, only because Grant's shooting over top of the 9. But I like Grant's chances here. Just a thin cut, touch of outside spin, come back. Oh, maybe 3 rails. Is he playing a bank? That's a good shot. A little straight, but the 7's right by the side pocket, so he can just draw back. Punch it in and draw back. End up over by the left side cushion there.
Is he a little straighter than he wanted to be?
He's a little straight, but I think he's got enough angle that he can just punch this in and draw back. He might be putting top in. He just chose to draw straight back. That's okay. Just,
Got the natural angle for the 8.
yeah, you can just kind of roll this in. Just don't leave yourself on the side rail.
Ooh, a little heavy.
Yeah, he overhit it, but he's still okay. When you're close to when it's a thin cut and you're close to the ball, I think he's all right. Just hit this. Don't overhit this too hard. Smooth. Good shot. Ooh. Bit of a back cut, but it provides natural angle.
Come
3
around for the 10.
Yeah, 3 rails for the 10 in the top right. Watching from Philadelphia, Virginia. That's good weight on that shot.
Perfect.
Perfect weight.
For the hill.
That hits the hill first.
Ooh.
Good finish from Mr. Zemp.
Rack number 10 coming up here. Russ Whittle to break. Hello, William from Kentucky. Thanks for joining us today.
By 4, right?
Grant just forgot to move his coin, so Russ, being the gentleman that he is, just moved it for him. Uh-oh, sucks the cue ball right in there.
I'm thinking because this video evidence is why he was nice about it. There's no way around it.
Good news is I'm on
Well,
one.
not sure how Grant wants to play this. He can try and shoot the 1 and just draw back into the 2, but the odds of getting a decent shot after this is pretty low.
Yeah,
He can, if he could shoot the 2 up around the 8 ball into the 7. Yeah. Or maybe he's looking at the bank.
it's possible. Grant does like to bank.
He plays banks very well. Still the 4 ball. Unless the 4 goes between the... I can't tell if the 4 goes between
Well, let me see if I can
6
look.
and the 7 in the side.
It's tight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of. My
tricky
angle's a
shot.
little bit off, but I think the 4-ball might slide into the side. Is he playing the bank here?
I think he's.
No, two-way safety.
He got a little bit of a rub on that 9, which he didn't need.
Yeah.
If the 2 hadn't hit the 9, that 2 was going in behind those balls. It's a good shot.
Yeah. So as it is, I think Russ has got a piece of this 2-ball. Can just clip the edge of it.
I can see he's probably going to play it and bring the cue ball up towards the 7 ball. Just like I said. Not. Good shot. Just making a mess of things.
It is a little bit of a messy table. Welcome, Jose from Chicago. Thank you, Arlene. I have to tell you, oh, that was a nice try. So close. Just doing the commentary and watching these, advanced players play this game has improved my game multiple times over. Just it helps you with your table patterns. I mean, this 10 ball today on the bar box. I mean, you know where which ball the players have to take next. Obviously, when you're playing 8 ball, it just helps with your table patterns. And I seem to be getting out a little bit more. I mean, these guys are definitely a little bit over my head, but does help. Welcome, Blair from Cape Breton. Viewers from all over the place today. It's nice to see. It's nice, like on a game like this with 10 ball, with the guys commentating, they're a little bit more experienced. They know what to put on the ball to get there. But I can definitely see better, coming 2 rails or 3 rails, what the better, the optimal shots are going to be, whether you try to hold a shot or try to, come back and forth for shape. It definitely helps. Tom, they have posted the payouts for the event. They are paying down to the 5-6 spot. So they started out with 27 players. 5-6 is 150. Fourth is 300. Third is 500. Second is 1,000. And first place is $1,600. $1,000 added to this event. It was 125 to get in, Larry?
120.
120. So $20 to green fees, $100 into the pot.
Yeah, that's the same with online. But online's like 3 days.
I missed what happened there. Did Grant kick at the ball and fouled? Or
Yeah, he missed the 2 ball.
it was a good save by Russ.
It was a really good save, but he came close. He didn't miss it by much.
Russ is just making sure on this because he's got a draw on this. I don't think he can come around 3 reals. It takes him right into the 10. He's putting a lot of left.
Uh-oh, too much.
Not where you want it to be.
Too much. And 8 ball says no top right.
Well, he might just. I think he just pushes the 6 to the end rail and puts the cue ball behind the 8. Or he skims the left side of the 6 and puts the 6 behind the 8. I don't think he goes for a shot here. I mean, he may go for the bank. Bank bottom left. But I mean, when the other guy's on the hill, is it worth putting on that shot? Maybe.
Yeah. Well, Russ is one of those, super advanced players. He knows what he's capable of doing here. So preference.
If he can bank, like I said, if he can bank that 6 behind the 10 and put the cue ball behind the 8, I think that's probably his best option.
I don't know. That cutting in the side pocket is a steep cut.
Daytime, at least, he had shades on for shit.
Oh, he didn't want to hit the 7 there.
Uh-oh.
That's the problem. He hit the 7. But he put the 7 in an ugly spot, though.
He does. He pushes it right to the cushion.
And Grant's going to have to get either dead straight in between the 8 and the rail, or he's going to have to come around table, multiple rails. Well, yeah, I think if he can just punch it in the side and put, draw. If he comes around 3 rails, he's not going to have a shot. Like that's a lot to ask for, because he's hitting the ball fairly thick too. If you hit it, well, I guess it's below the side a little bit.
Grant would love to be able to just keep this same angle on the 7. That 7 is
That's what I
kind of
think.
in a...
I think to get that angle, you almost have to. Oh no, I guess he's.
He can go forward a couple rails. Yeah. Oh, a little steep. A little steep. He would have liked to have stopped, a foot shorter, but
It's almost easier to play a corner bank here.
and knowing Grant, he does like his bank shots, so you never know. I am not good at cutting nor bank shots, so
One shot as well. If he doesn't want to go for the cut, he can purposely shoot at the cut but undercut it so that the 7 bounces over by the 9 and send the cue ball up 2
There you
rails
go.
past the 10 and to the end rail, possibly behind the 8.
yeah, he's got second thoughts here.
This is an important shot. This is
This is
go- if you
for
go
the
for the-
match for Grant.
Probably 30 days.
yeah. I think I like chipping the 7 down by the 9 because I think it's pretty. Not much can go wrong. I don't like going for the shot though. I don't think.
You don't, eh?
I just don't because it's if you're cutting it so thin that if you miss, it's just going to hang in the jaws or be close to the pocket.
That's true.
It's such a hard shot. He goes for it. I thought he was going to hit it soft,
Uh-oh.
but I mean he hit it so hard. But if he'd hit it that same angle and played for the safe, the 7 would have ended up down by the 9 ball.
Right. Well, and that's a difference. Like, I think that, Grant is not so much a 9 and 10 ball player, right? So he's an 8 ball player. That's where his experience is.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you play 8 ball so much, you're more apt to go for the shot, like just go for the out.
Yeah.
Whereas typically in 9 and 10 ball, your mentality has to be a little bit more defensive.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's different types of safeties. 8 ball and 9 ball have different types of safeties.
Right.
9 ball is a lot of containing shots, where you'll leave them full distance, or like you said there, tie up the balls. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's different. It's just different for sure. I mean, it's not bad. Russ has to make a good shot on the 8 ball, because I think he's almost straight on the 7.
It looks like he's almost straight here, yeah.
That's why he's looking at it. The 8's almost frozen, so he's got to shoot it by that side pocket if that's what he decides to go for.
Oh,
He would have loved to rub on that, but this worked out really good. So see if he's feeling himself, and maybe draw back for the 9 on the side.
yeah, Russ knows that was a little fortunate. He was lucky not to get horn hooked there almost. He hit it so perfect, it almost sat inside the jaws of that side pocket.
We could see Hill. We're most likely going to see Hill to stay alive in the tournament. All right, make him shoot it.
Hill it is.
Okay. It's very exciting, Grant to break. Let's see if he goes back to the middle. He's been breaking from the side.
Oh, has he been switching up his breaks?
Well, a couple times, yeah. He's been making balls, though, but rarely has a shot after. Let's see what he decides to do. I mean, I'm not biased, but I would love to see Grant win this match, right? You
Well,
know?
Grant's the underdog in this match,
Yeah.
right? Like Russ has won, Vegas Masters multiple times and has been a
Oh,
very accomplished player for many, many years.
Oh yeah, Russ is just a favorite in a lot of matches. So see if Grant can have a good snap on the break. These guys are actually teammates. Like they played for years together
Yeah,
in the Leather Pocket In-House League.
the in-house league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've won the league twice together.
Hatrod on YouTube says that watching the streams has a huge impact on his safety knowledge. Me too. We were just talking about that. So many creative safety plays he never would have thought of.
Well, it's looking like Russ, the ball's not frozen. I can see by the shadows. It's not frozen, so he can make the one for sure, but he's gonna have to get fortunate to get shape on that too. That's why he's kind of looking up. I wouldn't say hit and hope, but you want to hit one of those balls and. Oh wow! I don't know how we got around all those balls. So I don't know if you saw that he went between all those balls and didn't hit anything.
I didn't.
Well,
was-
he nicked the 6 ball after. I think he's going safety here. That's
Oh, it's a good safety.
that is a dirty safety.
Dirty Russ Whittle.
Grant's got a 1-rail kick off the side. You may as well call it a 7. Yeah, I think he just did.
This is a really great match for Grant. Just kind of being up most of the time in this match. I think Grant was ahead the whole time up until 4-3.
Uh-oh. Wow. Makes a good hit.
Unfortunate.
Cuts over and banks the cue ball on the side. Or in the corner, I mean. That's definitely unfortunate. It's not good timing for that kind of luck.
No, for sure. Let's see what this table has to bring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's what Russ did with ball in hand.
Wow. Even the
wow.
geniuses mess up sometimes.
I don't believe it. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I just know he never does that against me.
Is it camping time?
It's totally camping time, folks. See if someone asks why.
It's campground time.
Russ is still talking to himself. He's telling Grant exactly what went wrong there. He can't even kick off the side because of the side pocket, so he's probably playing it as a two-way. Because I mean, if he makes it, he's going to have no shot on the 4. So he just wants to make sure he hits it, and that 3 is going to end up somewhere behind the 6 and the 8, and the cue ball is going to end up on the end rail.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Good hit.
Oh, at least Grant's not hooked. I actually thought Grant would be hooked after that if Russ made a hit.
Alex Pagulayan would say to play that the other way with Top English. I'm sure Alex Pagulayan would have a lot to say.
Yeah, he might have a comment or two on that ball in hand shot. Sure, everyone has an opinion on that shot.
But like I said, you know, it's Russ Whittle has been around for a lot of years. Been a very advanced player for a lot of years. So that just goes to show you, even top-end players make mistakes.
Get this shot. Put the 3 between the 9 and the 8. Oh.
Oh, nope.
I thought he was going to play a safe there.
Cue ball leaked out.
Yeah, that's a risky shot there, because you're pushing it towards the pocket. Right? That's the last thing you want to do is push it closer to the pocket.
Leave a hanger for your opponent.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was going to shoot it between the 4 and the 9. Or was it the 8 and the 9? I can't remember. But that was not ideal.
And I think honestly that right there, trying to back cut the 3, is just an example of, an
But-
8-ball player
But the speed he
versus.
hit it at, though, I don't think he was trying to make it.
No.
He hit it so soft. I mean, I don't know for sure.
Well, an opportunity for Russ. Let's see if he can
That was
finish this match out here.
Yeah, I think Grant had a really good safety chance there. Sometimes you got to walk around a couple times. I mean, you watch Russ. He walks around multiple times on a hard shot.
Yeah, he does like to be sure
He
when.
looks at everything. I mean, if Grant had walked around a couple times, he might have seen that. I don't know.
I don't know. Tough to say. We'll have to ask him
We'll
after.
be asking him right after this match. And we expect answers immediately.
Well, regardless, even going hill with Russ Whittle and being up most of the
And
time in
it's
the
not
match
even, it's not
is
even over yet. I mean, we've seen Russ
really
dog the
good.
ball in hand. I mean, Russ doesn't usually miss twice hill, but this is not great shape. This is not good. This is Scratch City in the side pocket. Even if you put
Yeah,
top
a
spin,
little-
this is tricky.
a little rubby rub off that 8-ball. Send you flying right into the side pocket there.
Unless he tries to play with some inside to make the cue ball straighten out. But you don't like inside from that much distance. Russ is still talking.
He's talking about scratching in the side.
To avoid it, you kind of have to hit it softer than you normally would to avoid the scratch, but then it's much easier to miss the shot. What's he looking at? Is he playing the 8? Playing the 8-ball? Is that what he's looking at?
No, I think he's looking at the angle where he's coming in on the 8-ball.
Oh,
Let's see if he can avoid the scratch.
this is all just weight, this shot. If you hit it
Okay,
at the right speed,
well,
you'd be
here's the alternative. Does that 6-ball cut to the top right?
fine. I don't think he would shoot that because when those balls are so close, even if they did go, it's you're shooting to a blind pocket, it shrinks the pocket. I think he's just going to hit this.
Yeah, it's close. It's tight.
Yeah, he played it good. He was looking at it. Good shot. He knew it was there. He took his time to make sure he didn't scratch.
It's a nice shot.
That was just controlling the weight. All that experience. I'm not even sure he's a little bit jacked up on the rail. He just wants to stun it right where it is. Maybe drop back a tiny bit. It's going forward. I don't know. I think Hill, I shoot the 9 in the bottom right. That's probably just me. Tom Joyce, we're going to have Ben Francis and Nick Kruger up on the screen next.
That is the A side
Semi-final.
semi-final. Yep. Ooh,
Uses the
9-ball
whole
wiped its
pocket,
feet.
No problem. Someone's thrown something onto the playing field.
Grant threw in the white flag.
The white towel. He concedes.
So great match from Grant and Russ. Russ coming out on top of that one, but what a great match for Grant. So like we said, guys, we got the A semifinal coming up next. It'll be Ben Francis versus BC's Nick Kruger. Don't go far. I think I've seen both of them here in the last couple of minutes, so they shouldn't be long. Don't go far, guys. We'll be right back.